And welcome into Skyridge High School, the site of the KSL Sports Rewind Game of the Week. Skyridge and Lone Peak Boys Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Lister, pleased to be joined by Austin Bigelow on camera and Kenzie Valentine on our system and scoreboard. As we bring you back for Skyridge basketball, their second home game we've had for Skyridge. Been a tough start to the year, but this is a team that is continuing to get better, led by one of the most respected head coaches in the state of Utah, Coach Jeff Gardner. Is Mason Hunter averaging 15 points per game, and also J.J. Jory averaging over 11 points. Going to be taking on Lone Peak. Lone Peak comes in 10-4 on the year. Coach Rob Ross has this team that is a young team continuing to get better. None of that, they've been sick, but they have been led by a number of different players. Cam Swiggett's back after missing the beginning of the year with some injuries. Luke Fotheringham has been steady Eddie. Chamberlain Burgess, a young sophomore, has continued to develop. Kramer continues to be better, but really the story beginning of the year is Jackson Best. He's coming off performance from last Friday night, folks, where he hit 8 3-pointers in a win over Pleasant Grove. What can he do in a encore of that performance? We'll see. I've done 2 games where Jackson has played. In those 2 games, he's combined for 14 threes. He had 6 at Davis and an 8 on Friday. We're set and ready to go, and we will start first with Lone Peak. As Cam Swiggett will hold the ball up top. As the shot clock did not get going here. So we'll get the shot clock ticked down to 22, I believe. So they reset the game clock to 7:54, so Kenzie get that all set. And then they'll reset the shot clock to 30 seconds. So Kramer, Swiggett, Fotheringham, Burgess, and Best. And the starting 5 for Coach Ross. They go into Chamberlain, Burgess. And Chamberlain, the soft touch, gets that one to go. And of course, the first time joining us, Chamberlain is the nephew, Chris Burgess, former Duke and Ute, and current member of the coaching staff of Utah, formerly at BYU. As Fotheringham picks up the loose ball. Luke hands off the Best. Jackson chased off the 3. Here's Kramer. Now Swiggett. Up top to Jackson Best. Kramer terminates and now hands off to Luke Fotheringham. Luke into the corner. 13 on the shot clock as Kramer cross the lane. Left hand no. Tipped back up by Burgess. And the rebound cleared out by Cy Hansen. Quickly down the floor, Tate Larson. Drop it in to Hansen. Side jump hook, no, and the rebound cleared by Fotheringham. Burgess pumped the 3, not put on the floor. Sends it baseline to Kramer. That's a tough angle. That ball goes out of bounds, and we'll go back to Skyridge. Full court pressure being shown here by Lone Peak. Broken by Larson. Side turns it back out to Jory. And they'll reset the offense for Coach Gardner. Mason Hunter back inside. Oh, Hansen terminates. Little ball fake, can't get it to go. And rebound taken by Best. On the push with Swiggett. Jackson Best chased off by Hunter. They're not going to let that 3 go tonight. They're going to be well-earned 3-point shots as Fotheringham can't get that one to go. And the rebound cleared out by Cy Hansen. There's Josh Davis, member of the state championship football team. Going to jump it from the free throw line. No. And the rebound taken by Burgess. Kramer on the drive. No. Burgess is the cleanup. Can't get the putback to go. And just 2 points here in the first 2.5 minutes. On the drive, Hansen floated up. No, and the rebound taken by Chamberlain. Send it quickly ahead to Best. Jackson can't get the 3 to go. Here's Fotheringham. Kramer for three, and he got it. 5-0 start here for Lone Peak. It's exactly how the game started on Friday night against PG. And for Skyridge, again, he's got to find the offense as it's gone through Mason Hunter. Go high post. Hansen still hanging. He'll junction jumper. Got it. Messiah Hansen, we mentioned he's averaging 11 points a game. As Swiggett comes back the other way, going to kiss off the window, and Cam Swiggett makes it a 7-2 lead here for Lone Peak. Hansen goes at Burgess. Left hand blocked away, but don't get Burgess with the foul. Or no, that's called out of bounds. So no foul, will stay here. As coming in is Jason Burton. As Davis and Jory come off for Coach Gardner. Try to fit that into Hansen, and does. Hansen fall away, blocked away by Fotheringham. On the push. Luke leaves it for Burgess, hands off the Best for three. Yeah, that's the heat check from Friday night, a little long. As Hunter goes through to Larson. Best comes from the backside, jump ball, possession arrow will keep it here with the Falcons. Two great rivals separated just by a short distance. Is really most of Region 4 outside of Corner Canyon is. Quickly into Hunter, can't get it. On the push of Kramer. Here's Burton. He's looking into Fotheringham, up top to Best. Jackson. Go into Fotheringham, double comes. And Luke, we're going to get the foul there to Tate Larson. That's a tough one to Larson. It'll be the first foul of the half. As Isaac Staley going to come on for Fotheringham. Isaac's been dealing with an illness since the holidays, so good to see Isaac back on the floor. Matter of fact, most of this team at Lone Peak had gotten sick within the last week or so. Being able to bounce back. Talked to one of the seniors during the girls' game. He told me everybody was good to go. Into Jackson Best. Best traveled. Yeah. Nice job there by Larson. Pulls the chair on him. And the turnover. And we'll go back down the floor with Skyridge. Back up top, this is Davis Fines. Came back, or just came in. Fines is on the baseline to Hansen. Burgess with him. Nice find inside Mason Hunter. And it's a three-point game. Three from Best, no. Rebound to Amberry. Amberry back up, called on the floor. No bucket, gonna call it on the floor. Wave off the hoop, and it'll be inbound along the baseline here for Lone Peak, as that'll be team foul number 2 on Skyridge. Good to see Coach Bart Brockbank in the building, the head coach of the Lone Peak Knights. I think Coach Lehman is on vacation because he wasn't at the award ceremony. Coach Bob Stevens is here, the offensive line coach, and Coach Justin Hem, the new head coach of the football team, hanging out in the building as well. As Amberry goes right back inside to Burton. And Burton with his first two. And a 5-point advantage here for Lone Peak. Mason Hunter comes off the screen from Gagan. Send to the corner. Back out Gagan. Hunter. Left-handed three. There you go. Get your leading scorer going. Wasn't going to force it. And it's a 2-point game, 9-7. As Best sends over to Staley. Will pull for three. Isaac was online but long. Rebound tracked down by Cannon Jensen. Jensen sent to the corner to Larson. Junction J. is short, and Staley saves it into best. And Gagan knocks that ball out of bounds. And Tate Van Komen comes on. There's, I believe, a cousin to Matt Van Komen and a nephew to Troy, a former junior high coach at Mount Harmon. He's inbound into Swiggett. Inside of 2 minutes left in the quarter, Burton and Swiggett not on the same page. Like Tom Brady and Evans, although they've been on the same page a lot more than Tom Brady and Mike Evans were all year long this year, including last night. So turnover and go back to Skyridge. 1:52 left in the opening frame in a 2-point game. Mason Hunter knocked the three in his last time on the last possession here for Skyridge. Going to hand off to Gagan. Gagan on the drive. We're going to have a foul on the drive, and I think this is going to go to Swiggett. And that'll be the first team foul on Lone Peak. And taking the foul, 13 is Kevin Swiggett. Lob it into Hunter, and Barry lost it out of bounds. And also good to see Dr. Hamblin in the building, the father of the student body president in Lone Peak. Father of the recent returned missionary from Detroit area. Some family interest there. Sure Mama Hamblin's watching. There's an inbound into Gagan. Send out for three. And J.J. Jory from the outside, and Skyridge with a 10-9 lead with a minute and a half left. Down a minute 25 on a rolling clock in the first quarter. Suarez checked in that last dead ball as Swiggett has to back it out. Van Komen with him. 20 on the shot clock. There's Swiggett on the drive. Sends out to Burton. Burton leaves it for Amberry. Back to Swiggett. 10 seconds. Staley with 8. Isaac back up to Swiggett with 5. 3 seconds. Swiggett in the lane. Kissed it off the window. Staying patient. And Cameron Swiggett at the horn. Quickly going the other way, and Staley takes it away from Davis. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Isaacson back out to Swiggett. He'll pull for three. Short. And the ball will go back to Skyridge. Be about a second difference between game and shot clock. There's 0.9 seconds difference. So really, in the words of Jerry Seinfeld, the difference is negligible. So a fun first quarter. Good crowd on hand here at Skyridge tonight. Is up top with Fyan, sends over to Tate Larson. Fines was 15. Outside to Jory. Knocked the three in. 5 seconds. Get a shot off Fyans. Lobs it inside and out of bounds. Won't matter. That's how the first quarter will end. Well, wait, I got half a second left. My bad. Everything was buzzing. It was the shot clock buzzing. As Isaac Staley can't get that cleanly, and that will do it for the first quarter. And at the end of one, it is Lone Peak 11, Skyridge 10. You're watching Lone Peak and Skyridge basketball. Start of the second quarter. Dusty Lister with you here from Skyridge High School. In a 1-point ball game at the end of one. As Suarez along the baseline, give it up to Burgess. Chamberlain. Draws the foul after the triple axel, triple toe touch. He draws the foul, and it'll be, I think it should be on the pass. I don't think that's on the shot. I don't think that's on the shot. Very good officiating crew. You know, there should be a podcast or something about the mechanics of officiating. Someone on this crew should do something about that. Inbound that in to Chamberlain Burgess. Hands to Kramer. Kramer on the drive. Give it up to Jorge Suarez. Nice move. And Suarez lays it up and in. That makes Papa Suarez proud. I can see him straight away. A big smile. It was good to see Suarez. The game's at Lone Peak. They sit right next to our broadcast position. Such nice people. Is on the drive and finish is Cy Hansen. And don't let the record fool you. This Skyridge team is going to be tough. They're going to be very well coached with Jeff Gardner. They're always going to find their guys. Coach Gardner and I have had a conversation about the shot clock, what it means, and the tempo, the way things are picked up. As the timeout to Coach Ross. We'll take it with him. 6:54 left in the half. We'll be right back. So out of the timeout from Coach Ross. Kramer sends over to Best. Jackson goes inside to Suarez. Hansen nearly poked that one away. Suarez, little separation, couldn't get it to go. 3/4 of the way down and out. And Fotheringham off the steal. Soft hands like Cole Fotheringham. Here comes Luke. Chamberlain, try to get that in to Suarez, and it's out of bounds off of, it's off of Skyridge, and will stay here. Inbounded into Suarez again, making him some moves, and they're going to draw the foul on Cy Hansen. Cy doesn't like the call. And we'll inbound again along the baseline here with Lone Peak. As Hansen will come off the floor. And Josh Davis comes back. Suarez back to Fotheringham on the baseline. Luke can't get it. And then we'll have a late whistle. And this is going to be Fotheringham going to the line as the foul will be charged to Ethan Gagan. It'll be 2 free throws here for Luke Fotheringham. Got the first. Had a chance to talk to Luke and apologize to him if I ever call him Cole. He said, it's okay. He said, Cole was just here. He head out to California, getting ready for the off season, putting the work in. As the free throw is good with 6:21 left. And Van Coleman going to come back on for Gagan. Here's Van Coleman to Hunter, back up top to Larson. High post, Davis, nearly slapped away by Suarez. And now a foul on the drive. Such an interesting era been changed over here at Skyridge. A young history of the school. You got our first couple years of Marcus Straney as Hunter kissed it out the window. You had Marcus Straney the first couple of years, and he had the 4-year run of Duncan Reed and then Nick Holland. And now they kind of change things over, and you see Mason Hunter. In fact, Duncan Reed comes home from his mission in Florida in just a couple of months. There's 15 on the shot clock. Here's Swiggett. Cut off baseline, send up top to Best. Cycle through to Fotheringham. 8 seconds. Luke will jump it for 3. No. Swiggett going to call for the loose ball foul. It'll be the second personal foul on Cameron Swiggett. That'll be the 6th team foul on Lone Peak, and none left to give. It'll be free throws for the final 5:25. Actually, take that back. They put it on quickly. That is the 5th team foul. So 1 to give before the bonus. As Larson gives it up to Jory for 3, his second of the half. And a 2-point advantage to Skyridge. This is going to be a close game, folks. Swiggett on the drive. They're going to call the foul on the drive. Wave off the bucket. As he was on the gather, not in his habitual shooting motion, called on the floor. And we'll inbound on that far side. Ken Jensen came back on for Coach Gardner. There's Burgess up top. Chamberlain. Try to feed that inside to Amberry. Gets it back out to Chamberlain. 20 seconds. Jackson Best on the drive. Can't get it. 0 for 3 to start tonight for Jackson Best. And now a traveling violation and give the ball right back to Lone Peak. 4:44 left in the half and a 2-point advantage for Skyridge. So Amberry will trigger in here for Lone Peak. Burgess going to jump it from there, short, then the rebound. Cleared by Jordan Kohler. That's the younger brother of Jackson Kohler. Send that ball to the corner on the drive. Jensen, and wave off the bucket. The rule book says that you can take a charge anywhere on the floor, and that's what Mr. Official calls there. If I had my druthers, there's a restricted area, but there's not. So a bit of a Region 1 special on the charge underneath the hoop. 25 seconds on the rolling clock. Swiggett blocked away by Jensen. Quickly on the run. Davis. Gives it up to Mason Hunter. Baseline J, got it. Four-point lead for Skyridge. Amberry up top to Staley. Isaac sends it back out. Amberry up top to Swiggett. Cam off the screen from Burgess. Drop it inside. Chamberlain cannot get the bunny to drop. And the rebound cleared by Davis. On the push with Tate Larson. Here's Kohler, hands off to Hunter. Davis at the high post. Larson back to the corner. Kohler got the ball tracked down by Jensen. Sent back out. Kohler. A little long on the 3 and rebound taken by Chamberlain Burgess. Here comes Jackson Best. Lost his footing. Can't get the shot off. Sends up top to Staley. Isaac. And we're going to have an offensive foul on the screen on Chamberlain Burgess. .307 left in the half. And we should welcome, I'm sure, is a party of one watching in East Lansing, Michigan. Jackson Kohler. And playing at Michigan State and Sparty. Watching his younger brother tonight. Outside, Mason Hunter. Drop it inside. Davis on the drive. Can't get it. We're going to have a foul to Fotheringham. He had the hand on the hip. Got to get the foul call. Going to put Josh Davis at the line for 2 free throws. Mentioned Josh Davis, a tight end on the state championship football team. His mom, Angie, one to think was people that you get in part of programs. She's runs a part of the leaders of the booster club on the football squad, and there's so much work that goes into that, and does a great job as Josh hit the first. And of course, with what we do here, always work together and appreciate them. And Josh gets, it was 1 of 2. So 5-point lead here for the Falcons. Isaac Staley sends to the corner. Amberry back up top to Burton. Fotheringham now Best. Good hands by Kohler. Best given chase. Kohler had it poked away from behind by Jackson Best. He did not reestablish himself in bounds. How about the hustle? But we learned on Monday Night Football last night, you got to reestablish yourself in play before you touch the ball. Did not. So coming in is J.J. Jory. As Jorge Suarez will come in for Lone Peak. As Kohler comes off for Coach Gardner and Amberry comes off for Coach Ross. A nice find inside, and Mason Hunter. I've got him with 7 unofficially. Best comes off the screen. Sent back out to Fotheringham. He'll pull for 3. Short. Rebound to Suarez. Suarez lost the handle, got back out. 3 from Burton. Rattled home. Jason Burton, the senior guard. The big 3 is Hunter. Junction J crawls out. And a rebound to Suarez. Inside of 2 minutes left in the half. Burton, Jorge. That ball's lost by Suarez. A missed opportunity there for Lone Peak. And 1:54 left in the half and a 4-point game. Back down on the floor with Fyans. Fyans hands off to Cannon Jensen. 20 seconds on a rolling clock. Oh, nice play by Burton. Took that one away. Best can't pull on the 3. Get up to Suarez. Hip, hip, Jorge. Lays that one up and in. And it's a 2-point game. 1:15 on a rolling clock in the first half. Lob inside. Hanging, and a foul going to be charged on that block. I think got him below the body. This is going to be on the swing. This is going to be with the off arm. It'll be 2 free throws. Is that foul charged? This Jorge Suarez picked up the foul. First free throw, no good. Always enjoy the antics of a high school student section behind the hoop. So Hansen missed the first, got the second. So a 3-point game with 1:09 left in the half. Best over to Fotheringham. Fotheringham dropping inside to Suarez. Strong move by Jorge. Series of moves, and Jorge Suarez just going to work in the low post. 1-point game, 50 seconds to go. Fyans at Suarez. Oh, tough call. This will be on Suarez, number 2. Thought initially they were going to call that on Staley, but they got Suarez of the body on the ride. And is the 7th team foul on Lone Peak. So both teams, the 7 team fouls. Front end of 1-on-1 here for Fyans. This was on 2 shots as Fyans missed the first. That's Luke Yates checking in. And it goes 1 of 2 for Davis. 45 seconds left, shot clock running. 10-second difference. Hands there by Fotheringham. Oh, find of Suarez, reverses and scores. Tied at 24 with 30 seconds left. Shot clock turned off. There's Mason Hunter. 7 points in the first half unofficially. Ooh, thought he was step back for the three. Did not take it. Gonna milk some clock here for Fians. 15 seconds. And it's stolen by Burton. And Burton lays it in. It was a 6-point deficit. It's a 2-point lead with 3 seconds. 2 at the horn, Jensen. And we go to the break with a tight game. Lone Peak 26, Skyridge 24. You're watching Lone Peak and Skyridge basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back into Skyridge High School for Skyridge and Lone Peak boys basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Dusty Lister with you, and what a fun first half. Skyridge went up by 6, and Lone Peak closed out the half on a pretty good run to take a 2-point lead at the break. And there's a 26-24 advantage on the Region 4 rival. First game of 2 on the region year. And we'll start first with Skyridge. And Tate Larson sent over to Mason Hunter. Good first half for Hunter. Baseline pass extra in there to Cy Hansen. And the foul going to be charged to Chamberlain Burgess. And foul trouble is going to be a thing here in the second half. Foul trouble for Lone Peak, which is traditional. I mean, those great Lone Peak teams under Quincy Lewis and David Evans are always high in personal fouls, always in the bonus, seem like in the odd quarters. As the second free throw doesn't go, and Isaac Staley just tracks that down. Quickly ahead, here's Fotheringham. Luke send that ball to the corner. Burton back over to Luke. There's Jackson Best, could not get going offensively. I counted 0 for 3 in that first half, but you have got to keep an eye on him. That kid will get going in a hurry. Burgess off the bump from Davis. No, rebound to Burton. We're going to have a foul on the baseline. That's going to be charged to Cannon Jensen. And that will reset the shot clock. The shot clock goes down to 7, but a fresh shot clock at 35 seconds. Quickly into Fotheringham. Luke goes at Davis. Can't get the tough angled shot to go. That's out of bounds off of Burgess. Lone Peak football players did not agree with Mr. Official on the baseline. Gets a half smile. So Hunter goes inside to Cy Hansen. Sends back out to Larson. Cycle through to the corner. Here's Jensen. Oh, nice extra pass. Hansen goes up, and he's fouled. If it goes on Burgess, this is going to go on Best. Best needs to raise his hand. A little old school basketball, and maybe he knew it was on him. So it does go to Jackson Best. For those youngins out there, you just have to raise your hand when you had a personal foul. And you always wanted your guard to come in and say, no, it's on me. And if you go back and watch some old NBA films, you'll see the little paddles they used to show the personal fouls on. Go watch the 92 finals. You'll see that stuff. Is 1 of 2 on the free throws, and it's 26-25 as Best leaves that for Burgess. Left hand, got it to go. Impressive pass and a terrific finish from Chamberlain Burgess. And it's a 3-point lead for Lone Peak as Skyridge breaks the press, blocked from behind by Fotheringham. Hansen goes back at Burgess, and we're going to have a foul on Chamberlain. I think that's number 3. One official had a block, one had the foul, and it'll be free throws for Cy Hansen. We got the first. Mentioned Cy Hansen averaging 11 points. Second doesn't go. Tracked down by Cannon Jensen. Saved back to Josh Davis. Chance to tie or take the lead with 6.5 on a rolling clock in the third. And Suarez is going to pick up his third personal foul away from the basketball. So Suarez and Burgess both with 3 personal fouls. That's the 4th team foul on Lone Peak here in the third quarter. So 6:20 left. And that ball taken away by Fotheringham. Cole quickly head to Best. Luke out to Isaac. Staley can't get that one. A rebound to Mason Hunter. Hunter on the push. Jensen lost his footing. Josh Davis there to clean it up. Sends out to Tate Larson. On the drive, Jensen blocked away by Staley. Here comes Isaac. And cut off by Larson. He's going to pick up the personal foul. It'll be the 2nd team foul on Skyridge. I think that's number 2 on Tate. Yeah, number 2. And Barry will come on for Suarez. As Burton will trigger in. Oh, that ball taken away by Hunter. Good defense from Skyridge on the inbound as Hunter blocked away by Staley. Jensen gets it to Davis, sends out to Larson, blocked by Fotheringham. About the 4th block of the quarter for Lone Peak. And now a foul to Skyridge with 5:22 left in the quarter. And that is number 3 on Tate Larson. Amberry. Oh, try to get that into Staley, but got it back. Best can't get the 3 to go. As I mentioned, he had 8 threes on Friday night. But has not gotten one to drop tonight. In fact, doesn't have a point tonight. There's Jory. Try to fit that in. Loose ball in the hands of Mason. Hunter. Oh, nice take. And finished by the lefty. And we're tied at 28. Jackson Best draws the foul. And it'll go to Mason Hunter. I believe that'll be his first. It'll be the team 4th. 8 fouls here in the third quarter combined. And Jackson Best will go to the line for 2. Sometimes getting to the free throw line, get a guy in rhythm. Best long on the free one. So Isaac Staley will come off. And he goes 1 of 2. 4:47 left in the quarter and a 1-point lead for Lone Peak. Stolen by Best. Defense is back, got it over to Swiggett. Left hand and got it. Just for a second when he made that adjustment, you thought maybe he might leave it short, but got it to go. Send to the corner. Fyans float it short and rebound to Burton. Lone Peak with a chance to extend their advantage. Best over to Swiggett. Fotheringham. Luke, strong take. Blocked away by Hansen, and that will be jump ball. Thought maybe a loose ball foul, but jump ball. Possession error will stay here with Lone Peak. And checking in is going to be Ethan Gagan, along with Larson, as Jory and Fyans will come off the floor for Coach Gardner. Halfway through the third, 4 minutes left. Burton trying to give it up midair. That's out of bounds off of Skyridge. And I think they got to reset the shot clock. Yeah, it goes down to 10. There it is. I wonder if there's a last button, like on your TV remote. You just hit last, and it goes to where you reset it. Because that was quick. Tough inbound by Fotheringham. Stolen. Got numbers. Larson. Give it up down low, and Hunter lays it in. Go from a chance to go up 6 to make it a 1-point game after a good defensive play. Best just cannot get loose. Good defense by Skyridge. Now Poles. Thought he was hit on the arm. No whistle. Here comes Hunter. Chance for a lead for Skyridge. Gagan to the corner. Larson. Man, the mind was working far faster than the hands. Luckily didn't turn it over. Timeout, Coach Gardner. 3:21 left in the third. You're watching Skyridge and Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. Welcome back in. 3:21 left in the third quarter in a 1-point game. Dusty Lister with you. As always, I want to thank Austin Bigelow, the ever adequate one, Austin Bigelow on camera, and Kenzie, the perfectionist, Valentine running our system, the clock and scoreboard and all our commercials. Doing a great job. Intern Kenzie. Sends up top. The Skyridge looking to get the lead back, trailing 31-30. They played good defense here in the quarter. Is Larson. Comes off that little screen. Not going to get the foul on Jackson Best. Going to put Larson at the line with a chance to take the lead. I think that's number 2 on Jackson Best. Number 3. I don't make too much of it, but whenever you have a night like Best had on Friday, it's so hard to reduplicate that. Dude was in the zone. And I got to say, super impressed that he hasn't forced it tonight. But Larson hits both free throws, and it's a 1-point Skyridge lead. 2:55 on the rolling clock in the third. Kramer to Amberry, and now Fotheringham. Kramer's not scored since the first quarter. Hit a 3. Sends out Amberry short. And a rebound taken by Hansen. And now Skyridge's chance to try to increase their advantage. J.J. Jory. Oh, nice pass to Cy Hansen. He takes the bump, gets the bucket. Not going to reward the falling down. Rather going to award a +1 to Cy Hansen. To mention Hansen averaging 11 points a game, and he's come up big tonight. It was a slow out of the gates game for both teams, but it was a 7-2 quick start to Lone Peak, and then kind of went down a little bit as Amberry saves that back into Hansen. Had a chance to clear the possession. J.J. Jory takes advantage. When the opportunity comes, you got to take advantage. And it's back to a 6-point Skyridge lead. They led by 6 in the first half. And they got it back. Fotheringham sends out Burton. Short. Rebound Amberry. Goes back up and is fouled by Kenan Jensen. It'll be 2 free throws to Tyler Amberry. And I would say that the shots that were falling in the first half aren't falling now, but just been a tough shooting night all the way around. Nothing's come easy to Lone Peak or to Skyridge for that matter. But excellent execution on one end of the floor from Skyridge, leading to the 6-point advantage, and they have played terrific defense throughout the night. Amberry missed the first. Kenan Jensen comes off. Jackson Best comes off as Isaac Staley comes on. And 0 for 2 for Amberry. Unable to take advantage of the free throws. But it'll be free throw shooting contest in the fourth quarter. 16 fouls to Lone Peak, 5 team fouls to Skyridge. J.J. Jory, another 3! Fotheringham can't get the answer. Tipped out by Kramer. Staley back to Amberry. Kramer, now Burton. Goes inside Fotheringham. The double comes from behind. Nice job on the contest there by Gagan. Mason Hunter for the momentum. Left it short and a rebound to Burton. Amberry. Oh, nice move on the baseline and one. Way to play fast and controlled. Gets the bump and the bucket. And he'll go to the line looking for the old-fashioned three. Josh Davis going to come in for Cy Hansen. Tate Van Komen will come on as well. But he's on the shot. And Amberry just crawls in that free throw. So the +1 there for Amberry, and it's back to a 6-point game. As we near in 1 minute left in the third. We said early on, this is going to be a good one. Larson with Kramer. High post with Hunter. Oh, Kramer kind of picked off Staley. We have a charge. No, going to have a block on Fotheringham. No Region 1 special on that one. Going to be free throws coming to Mason Hunter. Oh, block charge. Hunter got the first. J.J. Jory. He should be fired up. 30 come off the floor, get some love from his bench. And he got the second. So an 8-point lead now for Skyridge. As Kramer comes off the screen for Fotheringham. Send over to Burton. Back inside to Fotheringham. Luke. Staley pump the three. Staley on the drive and the dunk. The young sophomore. Pump it and dunk it for Isaac Staley. 25 left in the third. Game clock to 15. Inside, blocked from behind by Staley. Loose ball off of Gagan, and it'll be Lone Peak basketball. About 10 seconds left in the quarter. Kramer over to Staley. Isaac with 5. Comes off the screen. Staley splits the defenders. 1 second, got to get it off. And we go to the fourth quarter, and we got a good one. Region 4 basketball at its finest. Skyridge leads 42-36 over Lone Peak. You're watching Falcon and Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network on KSLSports.com. Welcome back into Skyridge High School. Dusty Lister with you. As always, KSL Sports Rewind presented by Heidemann and Associates, brought to you by Western Governors University. 6-point ball game. Been a lot of fun. An intense night. Lone Peak are going to get to 2-0 in Region 4 play. Skyridge got a tough week. Got Lone Peak tonight, and they will take on number 1 Corner Canyon on Friday. Up at Corner Canyon. We'll be there. As every region game for Skyridge right here on the KSL Sports Network. In every single game of Lone Peak basketball. Right here on Rewind Sports. There are both boys and girls for Lone Peak. As Mason Hunter sends that one out. Oh, nice extra pass by Hansen. And it's an 8-point lead. Come back the other way. Fotheringham. And get it back down to 6. Man, that was an old Jeff Carter play from the last few years. Lob that into Hansen. Oh, he went jump 21 on that. No advantage on the tip in. Staley to Burgess. Chamberlain to Burton. And they have face guarded Jackson Best. Can he get loose? No. Great job by Larson. He's played terrific defense tonight. Jackson Best, speaking of defense, how about the turnover forced by Best? Here comes Burton. Staley, 4-3. How about 5 big points from Isaac Staley? He had a dunk and now the triple. And it's a 3-point game. Back the other way, Jetson muscles that one up and in. They're trading blows to start the fourth. Fotheringham, no call on the contact. Come back the other way, Jensen. Burton maybe got a reach. Jory. It's his night! J.J. Jory. That's 3 J's. Because he only makes 3s. 6:15 on a rolling clock in the fourth. Fotheringham at Jory, +1. He knew it. He kind of got stuck, went in between, and Fotheringham able to finish it strong. Back to a 6-point game as Van Coleman will come in for Skyridge, and Swiggett will come in for Lone Peak. Oh, what a fun one. This is going to be close down the stretch. Fotheringham completes the 3-point play. It's a 5-point game. Full timeout taken by Coach Ross. Oh, what a fun one. J.J. Jory and Fotheringham just trading shots. 6:10 left in the fourth. We'll be right back. Welcome back into Skyridge High School, as this has just been an absolutely terrific start to the fourth quarter. J.J. Jory knocking down 3s. You got Isaac Staley from way outside. Fotheringham with a couple of +1s. And in all, it's a 5-point lead for Skyridge. Larson has that one poked away. We're going to have a kickball on Lone Peak, so we'll stay here with Skyridge. 26 seconds left on the shot clock. Up top, Hanson sends over to Larson on the baseline, cut off. Best sends it out to Jory. Kid's got the hot hand. Sends back out, 7 on the shot clock. Oh, Jensen has that one taken away by Burgess. Fotheringham gets back in there. Oh, and maybe, I want to say quick whistle, but a quick-ish whistle. But the jump ball will go to Lone Peak. And a lot of times you'll have that official comes in on that jump ball, trying to keep tempers down. You get guys battling after that basketball. Sometimes you keep waiting for someone to come looking out like Teen Wolf out of the pack. And if you haven't watched that 1985 classic, there's a podcast coming up for you. 5.5 left on a rolling clock in the fourth. Isaac Staley. Jackson Best. Good close out by Hunter. Drop it into Burgess. Burgess spins base, fall away, short, rebound to Fotheringham. Float it and score it. Luke Fotheringham having himself a night, 3-point game. Got to stay calm if you're Skyridge. Mason Hunter. That 3 won't go, just comes off. Thought he might be able to wheel that one in. Swiggett. Staley comes off the screen. Fotheringham going to go hard to the hole around Hanson. +1. A chance to get a 3-point play and to tie the game. His third +1 of the fourth quarter. Hanson got stuck. He didn't know where to just go after it, try to play a little defense on the side of it, and an indecision led to a bump and bucket without a challenge on the shot. And Fotheringham continues spectacular fourth. And it'll stay a 1-point game. And the foul to Swiggett. And we're going to walk 94 feet the other way. Oh, they go to Chamberlain Burgess. That's number 4 on Chamberlain. So a 4:40 left. I think Coach Ross is going to keep him out there. Suarez has 3, who is the backup to Burgess. Mason Hunter at the line. Knocks down the front end, and he'll have one more. Mason, strong first half. But again, he, like so many other Skyridge players in the past, is not going to force the issue. And hits both free throws. He's kind of a blend of Holland and Duncan Reed. He's even got the hair. And there's a steal by Hunter. Send it ahead. 1-point game, and now a lead by 5. 53-48. Mason Hunter doing all the little things. Staley hanging on a pivot. Swiggett. Now to Staley for 3. His second 3 of the fourth quarter. Isaac Staley, 8 points in the second half. 2 threes and a dunk. And now a turnover. Chance to tie. Swiggett loses it. Leaves it for Burgess. Misses on the lead taking 3. And the rebound to Hansen. Missed opportunity there, and Skyridge dodges the bullet. Larson just gets it across to Hunter. Hunter. Back rims to 3. Tipped out by Jory. Hunter gives it to Jensen. And it just won't go down. 3.5 left in the fourth. Staley. It goes! Isaac Staley. 3 threes in the fourth quarter. And Lone Peak was down 8, now up 1. 3:20 left in the fourth. You're watching Skyridge on Lone Peak Basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. 3:20 left in the fourth. And we got, it's a classic Lone Peak and Skyridge game. An absolute blast. What a fourth quarter. Skyridge led by 8 points, now trailing by 1. After what is this? Spectacular shooting performance from Isaac Staley. His first game back since the holiday break. He's been sick. Hansen to Hunter. Float it. No. And it's Staley clearing the board. And these are moments we're so glad there's a shot clock in Utah High School basketball. A year ago, we've been milking clock and trying to get into foul trouble. Now with the shot clock, you got to move. 15 seconds on the shot. Fotheringham. Hands back to Staley. Can't get the fourth. Rebound to Fotheringham. It has been Fotheringham and Staley powering the fourth quarter for Lone Peak. The board and bucket to Fotheringham. Full timeout, 2:29 left in the fourth. We'll be right back. You're watching the Rewind Sports Network Game of the Week on KSLSports.com. And welcome back in. Dusty Litster with you. As always, want to thank Austin Bigelow doing an adequate job on the camera, and Kenzie Valentine just so good running the scoreboard and clock. Best intern we've had. Preston's been replaced. Quickly back the other way. Trailing by 3. Skyridge are not going to chase the points. No need. Send that ball to the corner. Nice pass into Hansen. Wave off the bucket, caught on the floor, but it'll be 1-on-1 free throws coming the way of Cy Hansen. And Hansen rims out the free throw. Misses on the front end, a 1-on-1. So Isaac Staley walking in the front court. Comes off the screen of Fotheringham, stolen. Nice play by Gagan. Fotheringham on the chase. Gagan is fouled by Fotheringham. Going to put him at the line for 2 free throws. Good defense by Ethan Gagan. That went up strong and now goes to the line for 2. And Gagan hits the first of 2 as we're inside of 2 minutes left. Kind of reset things. It's double bonus on every foul, defensive and loose ball foul. As Gagan goes 1 of 2, gets his own board. Chance to tie. Possession arrow belongs to Skyridge as Van Coleman gives the lead. The Bounces have not gone their way in the 4th. They do there. 57-56. As Gagan followed up his missed free throw, got the extra possession. Isaac Staley short on the 3. Fotheringham, the board. Goes back out to Staley. He had Chamberlain down low, didn't get it to him. Now into Burgess. And a foul to Hunter on the entry. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Chamberlain Burgess as the foul goes to Mason Hunter. Second personal foul on Mason. And now the sophomore, Chamberlain Burgess, will tow it up. Tied at 57. Hit the front end. Got them both. J.J. Jory, who's got the hot hand here in the second half, will come in. And Ethan Gagan will come off. Van Coleman hit the last 3. Jory has hit 3 threes in the second half. Mason Hunter hands back to Larson. Jory sends over to Hunter. 20 on the shot clock, timeout. Coach Gardner. We'll just mute it. We'll let you stay here. We'll mute it. We'll be right back. You're watching the KSL Sports Rewind. Game of the week on KSLSports.com. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. 20 seconds on the shot clock. J.J. Jory sends out to Larson. Best right there with the backdoor cut to Hunter. Blocked away by Burgess. In high school basketball, the ball can touch the backboard on the block. Remember that. The ball has got to get above the cylinder in order for it to be goaltending. We had a foul down low on Cy Hansen. It'll be 1-on-1 free throws for Chamberlain Burgess. But it's a rule we learned earlier in the year. Remember, on a chase down block, if he was to miss the ball and slap the backboard, it is not goaltending. In high school basketball, the ball is on the backboard even. He can pin it to the backboard even after it hits it. Once it's on the rim or around the rim, then it is defensive goaltending. But if it's outside it, that is a clean block. So Burgess being able to go after that, even with it hitting the backboard, he can block that ball and it is not goaltending. Rarely known rule and difference between every other level of basketball this side of FIBA. So Chamberlain Burgess, who just hit 2 free throws, will go to the line. Rattles home the first. So Gagan will come on for Van Coleman. Remember, we don't have timeouts left in the building. But both teams on the double bonus. Possession arrow belongs to Skyridge. Be a 10-second difference in game clock and shot clock. Burgess goes 1 of 2, and then a loose ball foul on Fotheringham. And we'll walk the other way, and Skyridge now with 2 free throws to tie at 59. And that is number 5 on Luke Fotheringham, who has been nothing but spectacular on both the offensive end of scoring and rebounding. Offensive boards the 4 teams put up tonight has been huge. But he will be out for the final 45 seconds, and if there is to be an overtime period. So Josh Davis will go to the line, rocking the Richard Hamilton mask. Sorry, Rip Hamilton mask. Calmly hits the first. It's double bonus. Remember, defense and loose ball fouls. Back rims his second, rebound to Kramer. 10-second difference between game clock and shot clock. Skyridge just has to play defense. No need to foul. Swig it. He'll pull from the junction and hit. 3-point lead for Lone Peak. Mason Hunter. Backside foul to Cameron Swiggett. And Mason Hunter will go to the line for 2 with 24 seconds to go. So Hunter at the line to make it a 1-point game. He was short on the first. Got the second. Cannon Jensen will come on with 24 seconds left. And now timeout to Coach Ross. They got 2 left. So timeout, Coach Ross. Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Again, we'll just mute it. We know it gets a little tiring going to commercials. We'll mute it. We'll be right back. You're watching Skyridge and Lone Peak basketball on the Rewind Sports Network. 24 seconds left. Dusty Lister with you. 2-point ball game. Shot clock is off as Hunter goes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. So we'll see. Skyridge, you can prolong the game with fouls, and it's double bonus. Possession error belongs to Skyridge. Going for the steal and then the foul is advantageous and able to potentially get an extra possession. Jackson Best goes into Staley. Isaac trapped in the backcourt and now has to take a timeout. And 1 timeout left for Lone Peak. And a full timeout, but it gives us a chance to remind you, go check out our videos coming out this week. Dane Stewart and myself. We go through region play, well, preseason region play, some of the top performers in the state. Dane plays a little bit of a trivia game with me, both boys and girls, and we go through everything in 1A. And as always, if there's names and performances we're missing, just hit us up. Help us out. You think about it, we cover 6 classifications, boys and girls. It's a lot of schools that we try to keep tabs on. But also, those of you who are fans of Skyridge and Lone Peak, remember every single game of both these teams through the end of the year will be right here on KSLSports.com. That includes all the way through the championship games. But every Lone Peak boys and girls game right here on KSL Sports, as well as Skyridge, all through region play. So it'll be Friday at Skyridge. That's where myself, Austin, and if Kenzie gets off the mountain from snowboarding, then Kenzie will join us as well. Intern's got to have fun too. Preston, the intern, has been kicked off my crew as Kenzie's replaced him. Preston's been an intern for KSL Sports Rewind since 2018. It's a long time. So here we go. 21 seconds left in a 2-point game. Jackson Best going to fire into Kramer. Kramer fouled from behind by Van Coleman. And that is going to put Thompson Kramer, the junior, at the line with 19 seconds left. Big free throws coming up for Thompson Kramer. It'll be 2 free throws. We're in the double bonus. Calmly knocks down the first. J.J. Jory going to come back in. Comes in for Cannon Jensen. Coach Gardner trying to prolong things with the staggered substitutions. Kramer to make it a 2-possession game. And it rolls off. Here we go, 15 seconds left. Hunter, hand back, Jory. Misses on the three, and a rebound to Staley. I thought Triple J, JJ Jory, was knocking that down. That ball was online. So Isaac Staley will walk up the floor to try to seal this one. As he and Fotheringham went berserk at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Staley hit 3 threes to start the quarter, had that dunk at the end of the third, had a block on one end of the floor as well in that whole run. And Isaac misses the first, currently leaves the door open. 6.2 seconds left. Needs this one to make it a 2-possession game. Does. Larson going to come on for Van Komen. And it's going to take a 4-point play. If you're Lone Peak, you just back off. There's no time left. The math doesn't add up here for Skyridge. Remember, the clock does not stop on a made bucket. But also don't know how many timeouts Skyridge has left either. So, Josh Davis. Goes Grant Hill, the three on the way, won't go for Cannon Jensen, and that will do it. What a ball game. Lone Peak was down 9 to come back and win by 4. Just another night in Region 4. Your Heinemann Associates players of the game for Skyridge. We're going to go Mason Hunter. No. JJ Jory. What am I doing? JJ Jory. Thought he was spectacular tonight. Lit it up from the outside. We go Mason Hunter too, but thought JJ Jory was a difference for a long time in this ball game. Just big momentum shots. And then for Lone Peak, it's got to be Isaac Staley. Isaac Staley was absolutely huge in the fourth quarter and gaining momentum for Lone Peak. And then, of course, making the clutch free throw at the end as well. Oh, what a night. Remember, we got both these teams for the rest of the season right here on the KSL Sports Rewind, on the KSL Sports Rewind Network, on KSLSports.com for Austin Bigelow. Kenzie Valentine, I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Lone Peak 63, Skyridge 59. We'll see you on Friday night.